Well, we just woke up from a nap here at Kids Beach. I picked up my dog this morning from my friend who lives downtown Vancouver. And then we came here and took a nap. And yeah, this is Kids Beach. This is Dog Beach. That's Bambi. He's a little camera shy. But yeah, there are the sailboats, the North Shore, downtown, Stanley Park. Down past that sideways freighter in the middle there, that goes into House Sound, and then that goes into the islands over there. In between there, that's to Vancouver Island. You could see the green patch sticking out. That's UBC and Point Grey and the west side of Vancouver, more the west side of Vancouver. Anyways, this video I'm going to talk about my goals, and specifically my goals from July 1st, yesterday, until September 1st of this year. So that's all of July, all of August, and September 1st. So 2 months. This is a 2 month. I might push a few of them into September, so then they become 3 month goals. But yeah, so I'm just going to read my list of goals, and maybe I'll show you the list of goals that I have. I make a lot of lists of goals, and sometimes I don't achieve them, but I want through these videos to be able to have some accountability for myself and for my goals, and yeah, and what I want to achieve in life. So anyways, these are my goals here. So I wrote down money/stuff goals. So I have some credit card debt, and if I pay it off at $176.25 per week until September 1st, I will have cleared that debt. It's not that much debt. I want to get an acting agent for Vancouver. I'm an actor and I live in Vancouver, and I want to have an agent that has good ties to LA, because I want to end up in LA, and I need to yeah, I want to have those ties. Anyways, I also want to get in contact with acting agents in Europe. I was born in Sweden, so I have an EU passport, so that means I can work in a lot of places in Europe, and I want to be able to travel there, and I want to be able to work in movies and TV and films and all this kind of stuff in Europe. I'm planning a trip for December, for right after Christmas, for 1 month into January. The film and TV industry in Vancouver slowed down around the first 2 weeks of December into the last 2 weeks of January. It's little work in that time, so I think I'll find the cheapest plane ticket at right after Christmas in December, and then I'll go travel for 3 or 4 weeks into January. And I'm thinking maybe Hawaii. I want to go surf for that time, or South America, or into Mexico or Costa Rica or something like that. I'm not sure, but my goal is to bring my dog with me. And in North America, South America, and Central America, you don't have to put your dog into quarantine. Like if I were to go to Australia, I was looking at plane tickets, and for that time period, it's about $1,300, but I would have to have my dog in quarantine. So I would like to keep my options open to bring my dog with me. Anyways, on to the next few goals. So I want to find a lawyer for my visa to get into the States, so that I can work as an actor performer. I dance salsa, and I also do stage acting, so it wouldn't necessarily be just for acting for film and television. And then I want to enter the green card lottery. Since I was born in Sweden, it makes me a Swedish citizen, and I believe that Swedish citizens qualify for this year's green card lottery, and that's into the States. There's a lottery, and that you can win a green card through that lottery. And my next goal, I want to find a sailboat. I want to find a cheap or free sailboat that's seaworthy. And yeah, my friend Mitch, my roommate Mitch, he's a great guy, and he has a sailboat, and seeing his sailboat when I go on my kayak trips or day, whatever it is, makes me want to have a sailboat. So that's one of my money stuff goals. Another one, I want to find a cheap RV or a bus, like a little short bus or something, to convert into an RV, because I want to have an RV. I've always wanted one, and yeah, I just want one, so I'm going to try and get one. And I want to find a plot of land because I want to build a cottage or have a cottage on the land. I want to find an appropriate plot of land. I don't know, I'm not very picky on how big it is. I would really like a few acres, but if it's a half acre or an acre or a quarter acre, whatever, As long as it's cheap and it's within 5 or 6 hours of getting there from Vancouver, if it's on the island or whatever. That's one goal. I would like to find a few or something within this amount of time. Next, I want to save 6 months worth of rent. I want to have 6 months worth of rent saved up, set aside, so that if anything happens, I have that money there, and if I get hurt, I'll at least be able to pay rent for 6 months. And another one, I want to buy 1 ounce of silver per week. I already do that, and I want to continue doing that. And I buy silver bullion coins, and I buy mostly the Canadian Mint ones because they have the highest quantity of silver within the bullion coin. It's 0.999999%. It's 0.999 pure silver. So that's why I buy the Canadian ones. And I want to continue, and I haven't really been doing this because I haven't totally been like money smart, but I want to buy 1 ounce of gold per year. I like buying silver and gold, just I love the coins and I love the bullion and I love jewelry and stuff like that, but I just want to do it just for myself because I think it's an interesting investment. Might not be the best investment, but I find that it's interesting and it's something that I do like. Next, I want to create a part-time business for myself. I had a moving company last summer, and it was just with my minivan, and it was alright. It was decent, made a couple $100 a week. It was pretty boring. It was mostly just calling people and emailing people and telling them, sorry, I don't know why I keep showing that. And it was mostly just calling people and emailing people about what their move would cost. I found it incredibly boring. I don't know, it wasn't something that I wanted to continue doing. But anyways, that's one of my goals. I want to find a part-time business. I'm not sure what it is. That's why I want to create one. So I haven't figured out what I want to do yet. But I want to have a part-time business to have some residual income coming in. So when I do go and audition or whatever, I just want to have that. And next, I want to continue making YouTube videos. Yeah, that's just something I want to do. It's something that I like doing. And another one is I want to start some sort of charity. It sounds really stupid, I think. It sounds pretentious in my mind that I say I want to start a charity. But I do think it's important to be able to give or to want to give and not expect anything in return. And one thing that I was thinking about was my dad is born in Bolivia, and in Bolivia there are a lot of very poor people. It's one of the most poor countries in South America, in North America, and Central America combined. Or not combined, in the Americas or whatever. It's one of the most poor countries. It's a landlocked country and they have a lot of resources, and a lot of companies go into Bolivia and exploit, I don't know, you can say that about a lot of places. But there are a lot of poor people in Bolivia. But there are a lot of talented soccer players in Bolivia, in specific, I'm talking about soccer players. And a lot of them might not have access to cleats or, I don't know, soccer equipment, soccer balls, shorts, t-shirts, I don't know what kind of stuff that they need or want down there, if they want anything at all. But I was thinking about starting a charity, and I think that would be one that I would find interesting and I would be passionate about, because it is, I don't know, part of my heritage or whatever you want to say. It's part of what makes me me, is that my dad is Bolivian. So yeah, that was one that I was thinking about. I don't know, there's probably a ton of different charities that you could start, but that was one that I found that I would find interesting. And next, my health goals. So I weigh about 165 pounds. It fluctuates. It's between 162 and 168. And the heaviest that I've been is about 198 pounds. And at the time I was boxing and I was going to, here it's called Fitness World or whatever, or I don't know, Steve Nash Gym. And I was doing that almost daily, and I was eating a lot of food and a lot of calories. And I felt good. I had a lot of energy. I was playing a lot of sports. And now I'm 165 pounds. That's about the average weight if I don't work out. And yeah, my energy's pretty low. And I don't do a lot of sports, and I almost never work out. So I would like to start working out a little bit more, and I want to gain some weight, and I want to be at about 180 pounds by September 1st. That's a lot of weight to put on, I think, in 2 months' time, but I think I might be able to do it. And I want to eat more greens. I want to, detoxify my body. I want to get to a health level that is better than what I am now. And I do eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. I don't eat a lot of cooked food, and I would like to continue that, but I think I would like to cut down on my fruit intake and start eating a lot more greens and a lot more vegetables. Next, there's about a bottle of apple cider vinegar that you can buy and I shop at Whole Foods, and it's about this big. It's, I think, Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Anyways, from what I was reading, the ancient Egyptians thought of apple cider vinegar as the fountain of youth, and they drank apple cider vinegar all the time. So I would like to drink one of those bottles per month. It's like, I find apple cider vinegar quite difficult to drink, but it's something that I would like to start doing. So my goal is to be able to drink one of those per month, every month. It's very good for your gut, for healing. I use it on sunburns. My roommate Mitch got a sunburn just the other day, and a couple other friends, and I said, put apple cider vinegar on it. They didn't believe me. They were like, I'm gonna go get aloe, I'm gonna put more suntan lotion or whatever. But for them and for myself, the apple cider vinegar helped with the sunburn. I don't know if that's for everybody, but yeah, I use it topically on sunburns and stuff like that. And then I also wash my hair. I don't use soap when I bathe, almost ever. And yeah, you could use it for a whole bunch of stuff, disinfecting your body. Yeah, I don't know. I love apple cider vinegar. My ex-girlfriend got me onto it, and I really do think apple cider vinegar is a must in your diet and in your daily health routine. Next, there's a small jar of coconut oil, and coconut oil is supposed to be very good for you also, and I want to start eating one of those small jars of coconut oil per month also. I find coconut oil quite difficult to ingest, to eat. I use it on my body. I use it as a moisturizer. I put it in my hair. I think it's a great thing to use also. Next, this video is getting quite long, so I'm gonna hurry up. Yeah, so some sort of activity per day, 1 to 2 hours. So I go kayaking, I walk a lot. Maybe I'll start skateboarding, like actually starting to learn my tricks again, like relearn my tricks. Something like a sports activity to get my heart rate up, to get my blood flow going and stuff like that. 1 to 2 hours per day, that's my goal. Next, I want to oil pull every day. My oral health, my dental health isn't the best. From what I've been reading and researching, I believe that it is from your diet. And I was eating a ton of potato chips, lots of Slurpees, tons of sugar. I grew up in a bakery. We had 3 bakeries up until about 2 years ago in our family. So when I was a really small kid, when we first came to Canada, yeah, since forever, we've been in bakeries eating tons and tons of refined sugar, totally unhealthy. And I do think that has taken a toll on my health and my dental health for sure. It's probably made my teeth brittle. It's probably made them susceptible to cavities and all that kind of stuff. So I want to start oil pulling because I do think it's very beneficial, not just for dental health, but for other reasons also. Next, I want to make dental health one of my priorities in life. I have a chipped tooth. I have some fillings, and I've been doing some research on how to get those fixed, I guess, in a holistic way. Next, I want to massage my back, my feet, and my hands every day. And stretch every day. I think it's definitely essential to do stretches and to massage your hands because of the acupressure points, and your feet because of the acupressure points, and surprisingly enough, in your ears you have acupressure points that are very health beneficial if you massage them properly. And my back gets a little bit tight. I've hurt my back a few times, and I want to be able to not have those worries every day. And I think that stretching and doing some yoga and massages every day will be very beneficial for myself. Next, I have an acupressure mat, and I want to use that daily. Stretching, I want to chew my meals. Like, I used to eat so quick. I would just scarf down a burger if I had a burger from McDonald's or whatever meal. It would just be gone in a flash. And I think I already do eat slow and chew all my meals as best as I can, but I want to make that even better because I think that will help with digestive problems in the future and all that kind of stuff, and to make myself healthy. Next, I want to be able to relax more. This summer has been one of the best summers of my life. I've been spending it with a lot of great friends, and I've had the opportunity of being able to come to the beach and relax in the sun and sleep and hang out with my dog and go and kayak and do all sorts of stuff. And I want to be able to keep that up. I want to have a nice relaxed life and to weed out as much stress as I can. Next, I want to have good sleeps. I've been going to sleep at around 2 or 3 in the morning, waking up at around 8 or 9, maybe 10 o'clock. And I want to be able to get to sleep before 12 and wake up at around 7, 6, or 8 o'clock. I want to be up by 6 or 7, and I want to go to sleep before 12. And yeah, that's something that I'm going to work on. Last night I got to sleep, I think, at 1:30. So far July 1st hasn't been good. Maybe today it'll be better. Next, I want to start, I had comfrey root and comfrey leaf. It's supposed to help with dental health, so I'm going to continue doing that. And bone soup, like bone marrow soup, is supposed to be very good for dental health and for bone health. I'm going to continue doing that. Hopefully I see some improvements in my dental and bone health. Next, relationships. So I want to spend time with my dog more. I do spend a lot of time with him, and I do think it's important for myself and for him. Spend time with friends. I spend a lot of time with friends, and I do like it. I went through periods of time where I didn't spend time at all with friends. I would just be home alone, or I would go out alone, skate alone, bike alone, do stuff alone. And it's a very lonesome thing to do. And I think it's important to have friends and to have the right friends around you. Next, I want to go on dates. I want to have fun. I want to take someone to dinner or to the movies, or I like going to the movies a lot, or go on a kayak trip. I have a kayak. I have actually 2 kayaks, but one's kind of crappy in the ocean. It's a whitewater kayak. But anyways, I want to go on more dates. I want to have fun with someone. And then relationships, relax in relationships. I get very anxious and stressed out in relationships. I don't know why. I like having a girlfriend really stresses me out and makes me very anxious. But maybe because I haven't found necessarily the right person. I'm not sure. But anyways, I want to relax in relationships. Even in friendships, they make me anxious and stressed out. And next, relationships. I put under relationships, I want to concentrate on my career goals. So my goals are, I want to be an actor, I want to make movies, I want to have a YouTube channel, and yeah, I don't know, I like designing clothes and I like all that kind of stuff. But my main focus right now is acting, and to be on set and to be in front of camera and to make little movies. And I'm going to start shooting my film hopefully in the next couple weeks. But yeah, so I think career goals come in relation, or is a part of relationships, because I have to balance the friends, the going on dates, and all that kind of stuff. That it all comes in relationships. And then I want to find time for my family. I don't talk to my mom very much. I hang out with my dad once a week, and one of my sisters lives in Toronto and my other sister lives in Vancouver. And I haven't talked to my grandparents in a while, mostly because of just like weird relationship stuff that I don't know, I need to work on, need to nurture healthy relationships with my family, and that's something that that I need to work on. That's part of my goals. And then things to do. I need to organize my room. It hasn't been organized the way that I want it to be organized, and I think if it was, I would be a little bit less stressed about where I'm sleeping and where I'm living. Next, I want to sell my whitewater kayak. I've never been whitewater kayaking, but I bought it because it was cheap. Came with a paddle and a vest and all that kind of stuff. I need to sell a couple other things, and okay, things I have to do. The next thing I have to do is create a vision board. Tomorrow I work on set, but maybe tomorrow night I'll be able to make a vision board. So a vision board is like a collage. It is a collage. If you want it, you can draw it, you can paint it, you can use clippings from magazines or whatever. And a lot of successful people have created vision boards. And on your vision board, you put your goals in life. You put what you want to be, where you see yourself, how you see yourself. all this kind of stuff. So that's one thing that I need to create and I need to put up in my room, because I want to keep that in front of me every day. I want to wake up to it. I want to see my goals right in front of me, and I want to be able to be successful at those goals. Anyways, those are my goals. Those are the things that I want to do from July 1st up to September 1st. It's a couple months, maybe I'll push into September, maybe 2 or 3 months worth of goals. And yeah, I don't know, love life, and I think that you should live the way that you want to live and do things that make you happy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.